In a sec. Just waiting on my friends to get in here. So, as per usual, I'm going to give it a few minutes and I will start talking. What I will say though is if you're listening back to this live stream, get comfortable, get relaxed, clean the house, do the dishes. Because honey, the tea, there's a lot that we're going to discuss. So, I'm going to wait to talk about the rest when people get in the chat. Okay, so hey to the people that are in here. Um, you know, it's nighttime, it's after dark. I like talking late at night. I don't know, those be my best conversations. And so I did went ahead and I poured me a drink. Okay, so I'm gonna be a little bit lit. I might be a little bit buzzed on this live stream. Um, I just made me like a strawberry margarita type cocktail or whatever you want to call it. It's pink. Okay, I put like my strawberry 0 calorie syrups from TJ Maxx, and yeah, I put the alcohol, and then I put pink lemonade. I put pink Whitney. So if you don't know, my favorite drink is pink Whitney. Why does that give like alcoholic vibes? Because like I don't know, but I just love that drink because you know what? It gets the job done. It's affordable and it tastes good. I don't know. It's a win. Like it's a win-win. You know what I mean? But what I will say is I rarely drink. The thing is, I drink for the vibes. Like I drink for the complete vibes. Meaning you'll never catch me drinking by myself. That really gives alcoholic. But like if we're going out, if I'm with friends, if I'm on a date with a friend, yes, like that fits the vibe. And you guys are just talking crap. Me and Ditsy Brats, we did that all summer. She would always be like, let's go out for drinks, and I'd be like, yes, so excited. I love when people ask me to go out for drinks. So I'm like a social drinker, but like, okay, we're gonna be doing hardcore gossiping in this live stream, okay? Hardcore gossiping. I am keeping this stream up, so if you want to go to sleep, um, you know, you can go to sleep. It's still gonna be up. I had to really have a talk with myself because I was notorious for taking live streams down. I really had to have empathy for my audience because I'm like, dang, that's rude. Like they were looking forward to it and now it's gone. So I had to clock my tea on that and I got it together. I said, you know what? I'm keeping the live streams up. I don't care. So anyways, I just feel like I am just such a total girl. I love gossiping, okay, period. I'm just honest about what the heck I do. I love getting together with the girls, gossiping with a drink. So that's just kind of the vibes of this live stream. Can you guys hear me by the way? Can you guys hear me? Just comment below, just making sure. Cause like no one's really saying anything. So I'm like, can you guys hear me? Hello? Oh my god. Okay, good. Y'all, I be crashing out on my live streams. Okay, anyways, yeah, so I'm just explaining. Um, one person said, "I'm gonna go to sleep. Love you, girl. This is gonna be good. Love you too." And yeah, of course, go to sleep. It's gonna be here in the morning. So yeah, okay. Anyways, the VMAs kept popping up on my timeline, and oh my goodness, I have so many thoughts, honey. I'm here for the vibes in this live stream. I am going to be talking crap. So I'm just giving a disclaimer. I don't want to hear anyone call me a mean girl. I'm not going to be sounding politically correct. I'm going to be talking crap in this live stream. Not a lot of crap though, because there's not much crap to talk about. You know what I mean? But I'm just going to be brutally honest, basically, is what I'm saying. So, oh, and by the way, I never asked people to subscribe to me or turn the notifications on, but I figured it would logically just make more sense if I reminded you guys. I think it's smart to have your notifications on because I always go live randomly, honey. I'm very free spirited. I just go with the wind wherever the wind takes me. I can't like I don't know. I like organic on the spot live streams, so I don't want people to miss my live streams. So, just a recommendation, you definitely should try to turn on your notifications. I'm not saying that, to beg people to watch my videos. I can't stand when YouTubers do that. It's just, you know what? I feel like if your content is good, people are going to come. You don't need to beg them to subscribe. You don't need to beg them to like the video. If the video is good, it's going to get likes, it's going to get views, you're going to get subscribers. That's just my theory, and it's always worked out for me on YouTube. But logically speaking, it just makes more sense for me to remind my audience, if you like my channel and you love my live streams, consider turning the notifications on because I go live randomly. Okay, like literally, it's 1:30 a.m. Oh my god, y'all! I'm a night owl. Okay, I like fell asleep earlier today. Okay. Hey everybody. Hey Trax. Hey everybody. Hey Jay. It's nice to see you guys. Hey Pretty Caramel, Mercenator, Celestial. Okay. It is nice to have you guys here. So, alrighty, let's get started. So, the VMAs 2025. Tell me why I am in New York. And, when it comes to these like celebrity events, I always like, first of all, I didn't even know the VMAs was coming up until the very last minute, like literally until yesterday. And I'm just like, OMG, if I knew in advance, I would totally find a way to make it to the VMAs. I'm serious. Like, I want to experience stuff like that now that I'm like out here in New York. So, I think I'm just gonna try to do better research. I'm gonna probably look up like the next awards that'll be out here, and I'm definitely gonna find a way to get me a seat. I don't care if I gotta pay for it or, because I'm new to this city. I don't really have too many connections out here. Anyways, yeah. I just remember with the VMAs growing up, like TV was huge growing up. It was huge. Someone said like now that we have access to social media, celebrity culture, it just does not hit the same. It just don't hit the same. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not watch the VMAs. Okay, I know that's crazy because I'm doing a live stream about it. I haven't watched the VMAs on TV in about 10 years. I'm going to keep it so real with you. I have not watched the VMAs on TV in about 15 years actually. But I just basically rely on TikTok to keep me informed. And TikTok, they post the important moments, and I just looked up like the performances from like Mariah Carey and Sabrina Carpenter. I just looked up the important parts. Okay. And by the way, I am very black people centered. So this live stream, we're really not going to be talking about anyone who's not in the black realm, if that makes sense. So, just letting you know, it's this is going to be a very black people conversation. It's good. I'm going to focus on black celebrities, and yeah, that's just naturally what I tend to focus on. Like, I don't know what's going on, like for example in the white community. I don't really care. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, let's freaking clock some tea. You guys said I haven't watched it either. I remember it was something people were excited about in the 2000s. Yes. I love celebrity culture in the early 2000s. It just does not hit the same, girl. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Gen Z and young folks don't get how MTV was something back then. Oh my gosh. MTV was everything back then. I loved, oh my god, I can list all the shows. Silent Library, Parental Guidance. Um, ooh, My Sweet 16, My Super Sweet 16. Dang, it was just so many. It was cracking. It was cracking. But I honestly, I don't watch TV anymore. Like, I don't watch TV. Like, I just feel like TV in a few years, it's really gonna become an outdated concept. I swear to God, that's my theory. That's literally my theory. I don't care. And I'm always right. I'm always right. I can see into the future. Um, I just don't watch it. We all have our phones. Like, I have my phones to keep up with what's going on. And I watched like Love Island on my phone, and we have the apps like Peacock, Netflix. So I've replaced that with TV. Sorry, choking on a drink. Okay. Celebrity, you guys said celebrity culture hits different now because they just be calling anyone celebrities. Basically, like at this point I'm a celebrity. Like everybody's a celebrity. It's just not the same. You like back then, if you were a celebrity, oh, you were something. Like I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like everybody is a celebrity nowadays. Like, you know, for example, like people be talking about me on vlogs like I'm a celebrity and I really ain't nobody. Like I'm nobody serious, okay? Nobody important. But people treat me like I'm freaking important. So that's what I mean. Back then, if you were getting talked about on blogs and stuff like that, oh, you were somebody. Okay? You were somebody. You were in the Beyonce type of category. But now they just, it just doesn't hold the same weight. Thank you. You guys said you had to actually have some talent. All right. Okay. So, honey, I don't even know where to freaking begin. I'm just going to walk you down the timeline of what popped up on my TikTok and the thoughts that I have. Y'all, just take a guess about what I'm going to talk about. Okay? Just take a wild guess. Girl, I don't know what to think about this. What? Okay. Well, I have so much to say about this. This is Summer Walker and her new man. Like, per usual. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to really collect my thoughts right now. The chat is going pretty fast. Y'all can talk, but you Track said leave your sugar daddy at home. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you something. Okay, Summer Walker, if you don't know Summer Walker, she is an artist, okay? She makes like her vocals, she's extremely talented. Looking at her, you wouldn't know that though. She just looks like the typical girl with a BBL and tattoos, but like she is phenomenal musically. And so I used to be a huge Summer Walker fan, believe it or not, before she was famous though. So I remember when she was like skinny, like before the BBL, and she would sing on her guitar. I was loving every second of her. Oh my god, my favorite song by her. Okay, I'm gonna put you on game. So write this down because I got good music taste. I don't care. I don't care. My favorite song by her was Baby. So Baby by Summer Walker. That's an old song before she got famous. Mwah, chef kiss. Oh my gosh, I play that back to back to back. After this live stream, I'm gonna listen to that song. And then another song, I like all her songs. I literally like all, well, her old songs. I like her old songs. I'm not into the recent stuff she's been dropping. She changed her sound. I don't like too much mainstream music. I really liked when she was underground. It just felt more, I don't know, realistic. I don't even know the words to describe it, but I used to be a huge Summer Walker fan, like just of her music. I loved her music. I played it obsessively. I like the song BP. It's called BP. I liked all her songs. Obviously, the like Session 32, pretty much all her old songs. I like the Over It album and before that. If it's the Over It album and before that, mwah, I like every last song. I don't like her recent stuff. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just outgrew her. I think what made me like now I cannot say the same about Summer Walker. And I think what made me lose interest in Summer Walker was that I don't want to know too much about somebody that I quote unquote like if I idolize their music because then it just ruins the appeal. And she kept doing like stupid stuff in the media, and I'm like, yeah, never mind. And then her music was just like changing severely. She started just sounding more auto-tuned, more just like mainstream. Like if you listen to her old stuff, it just sounds different. And I don't know, I like her old stuff. So I don't know, just over time I just started losing interest and right now I just don't care about Summer Walker. But what I will say is since I used to be a huge fan of her music, I'm trying to clock some tea right now. One thing that I noticed about Summer Walker is she is very impressionable. Okay, I noticed that over the years. I've been following her since way before she was famous, when she was like, I don't know, in her early 20s, skinny before the BBL, like I said. And just, analyzing her over the years, she's extremely impressionable. And people were kind of clocking this. They were like, was she inspired by Nicolandria? We're gonna get to that soon. Because that's partially true, I think. I noticed over the years, Summer Walker just follows whatever is popular at the moment, right? Whatever the girls are promoting at the moment. That's what she does. I noticed that over the years. So her music at first used to be very much like, I'm an independent boss chick. I don't need no man. Boy, please. She literally has a song titled Boy Please. It's called BP. I told you I like that song. She was just always in her older music, she would talk about how guys would be approaching her with their money and their wealth, and she's just, I'm not like other girls and I don't care about those things. You can just write me a love letter and I'll be fine. She literally has a song actually where she says that. I think it's called Material Things. Oh my god, I love that song. That's an OG song. Like that's like, I think she was like 18 when she made that song. She's like singing it on her guitar, and it's like she was doing like YouTube covers. It's called Material Girl. So if you look at her old music, y'all, I'm so analytical. I feel like a crazy person. But no, if you look at her old music, that's how she would talk in her old songs. She was just not really materialistic and she didn't care about money, and I got my own bag, I pay my own bills. That was her vibe in her older music because at that time, that's what the women were promoting at that time. They were promoting that at that time, right? So remember what I said. I noticed over the years, Summer Walker is extremely impressionable. And I noticed that she follows the wave of whatever women are promoting. So then when She-Ra 7 became super popular, she started like aligning her viewpoints with She-Ra 7. And she's mentioned multiple times that she watches She-Ra 7. She's said this. And her music started changing. She starts talking about how actually, no, I want you to pay my bills and just, regurgitating all that stuff. Okay. I noticed that. I'm like, oh, this is a shift. And yeah. Um, and you can see that in her recent music after the Over It album. She starts doing songs like that. And so now all the black girls, it's extremely popular to get you a white man, girl. Okay. Soft life. Get to the bag. That those types of talking points, pasta and lobster, that stuff is extremely popular. At this point, it's hard to escape. Even when Summer Walker popped out with her new old white sugar daddy, nobody even we don't even know this man. Nobody knows this man. Be for real. And everyone in the comments is just like, "Oh, period. You leveled up and like you got to the bag." And it's like, bro, the way y'all just see white and think like, hmm. The way you guys see a white man and just think, "Oh, yes, she's getting treated well. It needs to be studied." Like, it's just very embarrassing. And I feel like a lot of these girls live in the hood. I'm sorry, I've said this before on my channel. But, I just feel like she follows whatever wave that the girls are really pushing, especially, with the Nicolandria boom that we've been talking about. It's just very popular to, the women, they want them a white man. The black women, they're wanting white men real bad. Okay. So personally, I feel like Summer Walker is following that wave. I don't know. Am I reaching? I told y'all, I've been following Summer Walker since she was like 18. Okay, so she's like, oh, I looked up her age. She's literally 29 years old today. I think I know what I'm talking about. Okay. She's very impressionable. But I don't know. This man looks so old. I'm just like, okay, and then okay, my thing is when y'all do date out, can you stop making it so cringe and embarrassing? What type of caption is this? F my type. Y'all ladies have no game. You have no charisma at all. Y'all don't have charisma. Like, okay, we need to talk about this. Why are you telling your man that he's not your type? Like, if he's not your typical type, fine, but you don't need to be ghetto about it and put F my type. I'm done dealing with hood ninjas. Like, I don't know. That's the vibe that I got from this caption. That's what I got from this caption. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I just think it's cringe. Even when, like, Alondria, that interview that everyone's like mocking right now, where she was like, her relationship with Nick is healing the world and stuff like that. She had said something like Nick was yearning for her on the show. We never see a man yearn for you like this. I'm like, bro, why are you saying this in front of your partner? Like, I see why y'all can never keep long-term relationships. Um, in my opinion, I just thought it was cringe what Alondria had said in that interview. I just thought it was cringe. Like, why are you're basically calling him a simp in so many words. Like, if you feel that way, fine, but you're not supposed to say that in front of the man while he's there. Do you get the game that I'm saying? You guys be game slow. Like, why are you talking about, he yearns for me and he licks the ground that I walk on? Like, even if he does that, which he did not do that on the show, but even if he does that, it's just not appropriate to say in front of his face. And then, like, Nick, he looked uncomfortable when she said that. But that's a different topic. I'm just giving an example. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm not reading the chat. So you don't need, like, ladies, when you get you a white man, right? You don't need to be ratchet and ghetto and, oh yeah, girl, F my old type. I'm done dealing with hood ninjas. You don't need to go on like that. Just, like, stop making it cringe. I've never been against interracial dating. Again, I'm surrounded by that. I'm from California. It's everywhere when you walk outside. There's a lot of interracial couples in my family, like I said. And like I said, even, I'm saying all this, I've been promoting all this. My man is not even full black, you know? But so I'm not against interracial dating. I oftentimes, like I said, I think it's very cute. I just think that black women always gotta make it cringe. That's all I've been saying all over my channel. Stop making it cringe. You don't need to post your white man and go F my old type. I'm done dealing with these hood ninjas. I don't know. That's just I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Somebody said, I'm confused. What's the argument? We're just talking about how Summer Walker did the unexpected. We were used to Summer Walker dating YN after YN after YN after, like, literally, she really did have a type. She did. All her exes were the exact same. And I'm just like Summer Walker. But at the same time, I didn't expect her to do any better because I feel like she's equally yoked with those dudes. I don't know. That's what I felt. I felt like she was just dating her match. Somebody said, I don't know what combo I just joined, but preach. Thank you. um, anyways, what was I talking about? Hold on. Oh yeah, Summer Walker. She has a long dating history. Like, she's that type of girl that would break up with a dude and then date another dude that's the same basically as the last dude. So she would always do that. So I think everybody, I checked the comments. They're relatively excited that she's changing her type. Once again, all the girls are hyping her up. Yes, queen, soft life. Yes, get to the bag, queen. Like, y'all make it so ghetto. Ugh. It makes me cringe. Like, even if you're trying to, like, at this point, I'm gonna meet you at your talking points, right? Even if you are trying to be on some gold digging stuff, my point is, can you stop announcing that in front of the man? God, you girls be slow. You have no charisma at all. Like, so I'm just basically talking about the reactions to Summer Walker and her new man. God, it's like I hate the way black women publicly talk about game. It's just so cringe. It's so freaking embarrassing. I took a sip. Okay. Anyways, that's all I've ever tried to say. Okay. Date out. I don't care if people date out. I don't care if black men date out. I could care less. I don't care if black women date out. But you can tell the difference between when it's sincere and when they're just trying to go after the bag. Again, if that's your agenda, if that's how you want to live your life, live your life. I don't care, but just, yeah. Anyways, that's my little rant. Oh my god, it's a lot of people in here. Thank you so much, everybody. Like, wow, 90 people want to hear me talk late at night at 2 in the morning. Anyways, what else do I have to say? Honestly, I don't know this man from a can of paint. Like, who is he? Does anybody know him? Can you comment in the chat? If you know this man, comment his credentials in the chat. Because I want to give commentary on him, but I don't know him. That's crazy. And I tried to look up his age. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. White people, they look a little different, so it's kind of hard for me to calculate their age. Okay. But to me, he looks like he's between 60. No, he can't be 70. He can't be 70. He can't be 70 because he would have like a cane and stuff. He looks 60 years old. But then again, this is a white man. So maybe he's like 50. But I'm just weak. Like, she really been listening to She-Ra 7. That's super funny. Track said 70 through 75. He looks 70, but I'm like, well, you got to kind of do the math with certain folks that look older than their age. I'm trying to be respectful here. Shut up, Melody. She said he could be 35 for all we know. Girl, I know exactly what you're trying to say. I'm trying to keep it cute because I don't want to put down, a racial group. I'm really not trying to do that. But we'll see where this takes her. I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got me a man that's a lot older than me too, and he loves me down. I love him as I am. Girl, I was just talking about how I am the my man on YouTube final boss. Okay, listen, I'm a Pisces. I literally can't even help myself. I love love. I love love. Okay, I can't even help myself. I have no regret. I have no remorse. Every video that you click with me, I'm always mentioning my man. But I was gonna say, a lot of the times, older men when they get with younger women, I'm sorry, but the love just hit different. But you gotta know how to choose them, though. You do gotta know how to choose them. They really love and cherish you. Okay, at least that's from my experience with my bookie. But no, he's not this old though. He's not. My man looks good. He is fine. He is not gray, wrinkled skin, pit. No, he looks young for his age. Okay. So, we'll see where this takes her. Low key, I don't know though. I don't know this man. I can only guess, but I checked out some interviews and he seems so sweet. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I literally only watched like one interview though. And he like barely talked, but you can pick up on like aura. I don't know. Somebody, you guys are saying how older is my hubby. So I don't say my age on YouTube. Um, but he's a lot older than me. We have a big age gap. So, I get it. I get it. And I talked about this. I don't want to stereotype because you really got to look at the individual person for real, really, like seriously. But I just never really been into guys, around my age because, like pretty much my whole life I've always liked older men. I don't like guys around my age, and I talked about this in my members only. So, if you want to hear me go into detail about why I prefer older men, you can sign up to be a member. Okay. But basically, like, one of the reasons that I said was I just feel like men who are younger or like around my age, they don't be ready to really settle down. They still, a lot of the times, be having like the itch to cheat. Now, people are probably listening to this and they're like, well, older men do that too. I don't know. When you find the right older man, it's like they're just tired, they're done, they're usually sick of the dating market. Like by the time I met my man, he knew what was already out there. He didn't have this like curiosity for women. He kind of just was he was like by himself for a very long time because he was over it. Like he was over dating. It's like he's seen it all. He knows most of these women ain't ish. Okay. And it's not just women, it's people, period. It's very hard to find a good person. It is. And I've acknowledged that. And so I just feel like older men, it's like they've seen everything. They've been there, they've done that. A lot of the times when you get the right one, they've got that out their system when they were younger. And so they just be in the house ready to settle down. At least that's just my experience. So that's why every video you see me in, girl, my man, my man, my man, my man. I can't even help myself. I know y'all be. I don't even know why y'all still watch me. Like I know, like okay, my ops be talking so much mess about me. But one thing, if they do say this, they they're getting this right for real. Like if they ever say I talk about my man a lot, they're not lying. I definitely do. So yeah, Track said, but be careful of older men who are still children in the head. No, definitely, right? Like I promote, look at the person in front of you. Do not start like stereotyping. You know how women think, like, oh, like for example, all black men suck and all white men are the best. Like, don't get into that type of thinking. Don't think all younger men suck and all older men are the best. No, look at the person in front of you. I am just, projecting my experiences. Okay, so, that's a little bit of tea. I am very mysterious. I don't really say too much about my life. So, there you go. I'm in a big age gap. But girl, not this big. How old is this man? The I'm sorry. I'm just cracking up like girl. Like I just can't get over this. Like no warning, no nothing. She just popped up with this old man. But I guess okay. Oh, somebody said I'm dating older men because I had a bad relationship with my father. Honey, you know what's so funny about that? Me and my father were the best of friends. That's my dog. What are you talking about? So no, I don't have daddy issues. That's very freaking funny. I just always like I never ever like guys my age. Ever. Even in high school, I've always talked about in high school, I was a virgin. I did not have a boyfriend. I completely quote unquote decentered men or whatever, just naturally. Like I was not checking for those guys. They were all checking for me. But I was not checking for them. They were just childish to me. Like they looked like little kids. I don't know. Like I like for men to look mature. I love like gray hair a little bit on a man. Not too like not this much. This is a lot. But, I don't know. I was not, how do I explain this? In high school, I didn't need a man with gray hair. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the guys in my school, I just remember like it was more like I have this mindset where they're just not my type. Younger guys or guys my age, they're never my type. And I would rather stay single than to get with them. And that's what I did in high school. I stayed single the entire time. They wanted me real bad because I was fine. But no, it's like that's just always how I've been. Me and my father, the best of friends. I love my dad. Don't even get me started. Like, I love my dad so much. He is an incredible man. Um, just super, super, super cool, super chill. But I can't get started on my dad because we just grew up like very like just real cool. So, anyways. You said that's a shame. Instead of getting a nice, respectable young man her age, she has to get a rich grandpa. Girl, she's listening to She-Ra 7. I'm trying to tell you. That woman got a huge influence. So yeah, I'm glad I can share just a little bit about me. Like I'm always talking about other people and judging other people, but like now I'm letting you in a little bit about me. So yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. This live stream is gonna be extremely long. It's probably gonna be 2 to 3 hours. It is so much tea. Well, not that much. Not that much. Okay, so I think I'm gonna move on. Let me like read the chat. Melody said, "Women date older men all the time. This is an elder." I'm done. That's what I'm saying though. Like, okay, when I say I like older men, I'm not talking about this. This is literally a man from like the senior citizen home. Like when I worked in a hospital and I took care of older people, this is what they literally look like. Like I remember I had a hospice patient. And he looked exactly like this man. Like so that's what's cracking me up. Like what? But why do I feel like I don't know though. I kind of see what people are talking about now. I don't know. I just a lot of the times older men like that, they really appreciate when they get a hold of a young fine thing. Okay? A PYT. Who knows? This could be the end for her. Oh, someone said aging is inevitable. Relax. I understand and I'm just not at that season yet in my life. Like when I'm also old, then I'll be more accepting of older men like that look like him. Like when I get to around the age where I start looking like him, then I'll be more accepting, but I'm not there yet. So I don't know, it's only right. Okay, so I'm reading the chat. Okay. Okay. But who knows? I don't know. She could just I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, okay, let's change the topic. What are we going to talk about now? Oh, I know exactly what to talk about. Ice Spice. Ice Spice, what really saves her is the fact that her body is tea and she's facially pretty. Ice Spice, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Fire your stylist. Your stylist hates you. They're jealous of you. They're envious of you. Your stylist is trying to sleep with your man behind your back. I'm sorry. Listen, people were like, y'all just don't understand the vibe, right? And when I seen this, I didn't understand the vibe. I did not. But then when someone said you don't understand the vibe, I tried to stare at it and I'm like, okay, let me try to at least like let me see what's going on here. Let me try to get the vision. I don't know what's going on. I think she's trying to give like old glamour. I have no idea what's going on. I think I know what she's trying to do, but this is the thing. Her stylist is awful. And she's been awful for years. I've been complaining about this. She does not like you. Ice Spice is a pretty girl with a nice body. I could be a better stylist than her stylist. Okay? You need to know your client. This outfit is not for an Ice Spice. This would be cute on a different archetype of woman. You know how they're talking about baddies versus cutie patooties on TikTok? That's what I'm talking about. You need to know what are you? What does your features give? I'm sorry if I sound annoyed. It's just because like Ice Spice has been going through this horrific style for years. Ice Spice, her features puts her in the more of like a baddie category. And they keep putting these weird hairstyles, these weird outfits. Ugh. God, I don't like her stylist. Why are you're literally at this point there's no other explanation. You are envious of Ice Spice. Period. You're jealous of her. This is jealousy. You know, I was actually excited to see Ice Spice. Lately, a lot of her outfits have been improving. And so I was actually looking forward to seeing, okay, what is she, I want to see, she probably gonna look fine at the VMAs. She's a baddie. No, they always put her in these weird, what is this, like a cottage core? I don't even know how to say it. I don't know what the aesthetic is. It's giving like what farm? I don't know. Cottage core. I can't even say the word. That's not her vibe. They stay putting her in these outfits that don't match her vibe or aesthetic. And it's like, I, I mean, is she dressing herself? I don't know. But her stylist is awful. Why would you put her in this long, unflattering skirt? Long, loose skirts like this look better on skinnier women. She has a badonkadonk. Wear something that flatters that. Oh my god. Like, I like, bro, I have beef with her stylist. I don't care. Y'all said she looks like she's from the 18th century. Thank you. Like, I couldn't put my finger on it, but it's giving old school. I didn't know. Barn baddie. Thank you. Her vibe is not barn. What is wrong with her stylist? God, I hate to see a baddie just like go out like this. You know what I mean? She's so fine. Somebody said, "Oh, you're a fan of Ice Spice." I guess I like her music, and she's fine. She's been looking really good lately, especially like her appearances with Lotto. I'm just trying to help the sister out. Yeah, you said your comments are rude, girl. Mods, please feel free to block anyone disrespecting me in this chat. Okay, I'm very generous with the block button. Okay. They decided to accent her boobs instead of her behind. Bro, bro, it's pissing me off. Ice Spice has a pear shape. She does not have chest. Stop trying to force something that's not there. And why don't you bring out what she already has? I'm going to Google her stylist after this and like, bro, they really just get on my nerves. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so triggered. Um, so yeah, let's see. Oh my god, someone said Faith Evans' niece. Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, Faith Evans, she would have that hairstyle, that color, I think, in the back in the day. Someone said, I don't like the pale colors on her. That's the thing. It does nothing for her. Basically, this entire outfit is doing nothing for her. Nothing. It's doing absolutely nothing for her. This hairstyle is not for her. I'm sorry. Everything about this is horrific. But, when you're pretty, it's just, it kind of makes up for it. It helps at least. Okay. It's like they were trying to hide her curves. That's why I said I think her stylist hates her. I think her stylist might be dressing her like this. Maybe the stylist maybe she got a man that likes Ice Spice and she doesn't want. I'm serious. Women get down like this. They will do things like this. I am not reaching. Okay? So, all right. Someone says stylist be hating. Okay, let's see. Another outfit that I hated, another look that I hated. I hate this look. So like who dresses you guys? Who like no, this look is really pissing me off. Can y'all comment below what do you think is pissing me off about this look? Comment below what do you think is pissing me off about this look? The fur. In what world does this color of fur match with your not only your dress but the color of your dress? Have these people lost their mind? I don't know because I just feel like if I was a celebrity, oh, I'm going to eat down. You won't have to worry about me. I won't even need a stylist. That's how much I'm going to eat down. These are simple things that they are just messing up badly. I looked at this and I got so irritated. And that's the thing. Sabrina Carpenter is another one where I look forward to seeing what is she going to do on the red carpet because she always brings the looks to the red carpet. She does. She really never misses on the red carpet, but this time this does not look good. And my thing is this. My comment went on TikTok, she did this concert. She's very weird and obsessed with like looking like a little girl. And she did this weird cringy concert in Mexico where she said in Spanish something like, I'm a grown woman, but I look like a little girl. Come smash me. Yes, she literally said that. She be on some weird stuff for real. Like, girl, I wanted to do a video defending her. I'm like, oh, y'all are just hating on her because she's pretty. No, I see why people be clocking her T. You're weird. Like, you're really weird. And I had commented, I'm like, bro, she looks like a grown woman to me. You don't give little girl. Sabrina Carpenter, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I know you really want to hang on to your youth and pretend like you look like you're 10. Being short does not always mean you look like you're 10. Your face is extremely mature. Your face gives 30. And so I had commented, I was like, she looks grown to me. And like everyone had liked my comment and they were responding. I think it was like the top comment. It got like thousands of likes and stuff like that. So that's just what I wanted to say. Like these are thoughts that I like been whole. Oh my god, I can't believe I have this many people in the chat. Like what? Oh my god. Y'all should be asleep and be getting ready for work. Like that's crazy. Oh my god. My ego. Anyways, so that's my thing with her. Like, if you know her, like, she swears it give little girl. You don't look like a little girl. You look your age. What is she? 25? You look 25. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. What I want her to do is take that shawl off, or she should have did maybe like the color just does not go together. What is this? Do like a black shawl. I don't know. And like, what is with these spots in the shawl? It's ugly. It's straight ugly. Her body is tea. She's snatched up. The dress is it's classy. You know, I like her old Hollywood classic look. But yeah, girl, I was gonna do a video defending Sabrina Carpenter because you know when she did that album cover where the man was holding her hair and she was on her knees being submissive to him. I was like, let the girl be, okay? Like, heaven forbid a girl has a kink. Y'all are just being haters because she's pretty. But then my subscriber told me to do more research on her, and I was like, what the? This bitch be on some weird. She had mimicked a movie cover, and the movie was about PEDO. Like a PEDO being attracted to like a young, I don't know, she was like 12 years old. She was like a 12-year-old girl, and the girl was like laying on the grass, and I guess the PEDO had like, I don't know, I can't even use the words, but she had mimicked a little girl, like a movie cover of a little girl that was being pursued by a PEDO. I said, no, ma'am. Nope, I am not defending you. Because that's just one thing I don't play about. Like, you're actually a weirdo. Like, this time the girls are not hating. You're a weirdo. Yes. You guys are saying, oh, Lord, ugh, evil. Oh, hell no. She's weird. Yes, she's actually weird. The girls are not hating this time. Like with Tyla, I'm like, okay, y'all hating on sis. And I've done videos like that. But no, Sabrina Carpenter is strange. You're weird. You lost me. And you know what's funny? I actually recorded before I knew that, I recorded an entire video defending her. I did. Then when I found that out, discarded the video. Girl, bye. Okay. Commercial break. I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. This drink is not doing anything. I don't think I poured enough. So I'm gonna put, I don't even know, a little bit more. So I'll be back in 1 minute. Wow. Okay, that was a little bit ghetto. I'm not gonna lie, but very real of me. Okay, I had to pour me another drink. By the way, like I said, I don't think I did the first one right because, like, normally I'm a lightweight, y'all. I'm a lightweight. Like, I went out like Oh my gosh. Yeah, I went out like a week or two ago, and I'm the type when I go out, I like to go I noticed at more nicer restaurants, the drinks just hit better. So I like to go to nice spots. And I think I had like one drink. No, I had about two drinks. I was drunk. So if it's not hitting, like, yeah, no, it's just, yeah, I had to do me another one. Okay. And the thing is, I don't like to be drunk. I like to just be, just catch a little vibe, be a little buzz, be a little tipsy from here to, from time to time. But like I said, I do it for the vibes. So one thing about me, oh, I like social drinking, like just drinking and talking to people. Love it. Anyways, oh yeah, back to Sabrina Carpenter. So if you don't know who Sabrina Carpenter is, she sings that song Think About Me, think I don't know the words though. She sings I really don't know the words. Like I'm just going to be singing gibberish, but you know the vibes. Like um dang, I don't know the words. Anyways, yeah, her music is cool. I like the song Espresso. Yeah, you guys are saying Espresso. I like that song. Like overall, she's well, besides like the weird stuff that she be on, like her music is cool and I like her outfit looks. She gives. She reminds me of the white girls back in the day. Somebody said something really true. The white girls, they don't give what the white girls gave back in the day. Like the white girls back in the day were bad. We had Paris Hilton. We had Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson, fine, bad B. Okay. It was just so many of them. So many of them. And then it's like now the white girls today, they just, and that's their style, right? That's their style. I'm not trying to hate, but it gives very much basic. Like, what's her name? Haley Bieber. That's what they give today. It's not given like, dang. Haley Bieber, she's a model, but she has like that clean girl, basic type of appeal. And there's beauty and simplicity, right? She's a beautiful woman. I am not saying she's not beautiful, but it's just a different vibe. The white girls back then, they ate down. Like they just were fierce. Oh yeah, Britney Spears, even Kesha. I like Kesha for a minute. Avril Lavigne, oh, I loved her. They were just like daredevils, just going against society, and they were fine. They were hot. So yeah, someone said Haley Bieber isn't bad. I'm sorry. Well, the thing is, she's pretty, and we can all agree, but it gives basic. So the thing that I like about Sabrina Carpenter is we finally have another white girl on the scene that's serving looks all the time. It's just this look, I did not like this look. But other than that, she's always serving hair. She's always serving makeup. She's always serving outfit, body, vibes. She's a great performer. Like even her performances, I feel like nowadays a lot of celebrities, they're just very lackluster like on the stage, but she kind of has that celebrity aura in her music. Even the music videos, like the song Espresso, the music video is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, that's a nice music video. And she really channels like the celebrities back in the day that took it seriously. Like nowadays, everyone is so mediocre because anyone can become a celebrity. But back then, you had to go through blood, sweat, and tears to get that, celebrity status. So the girls did not play back then. We had a category of white girls that ate down back then. Obviously, a category of black girls that ate down. Beyonce, Destiny Child, all of that. They did not play. They came to slay. It's not really giving that anymore. It's just giving BBL and lackluster and just walking around like on the stage and bleh. It's giving bleh. So yeah. Yep. Somebody says she works hard to get here. I heard, but I don't really know much about Sabrina Carpenter. She used to be on that Disney Channel show. Ooh, I always butcher this. Boy Meets Child. I don't be knowing. Boy Meets World? No, Girl Meets World. What is it? I don't know. I didn't watch that show. That is not my generation. Thank you, girl. Melanie said girl meets world. Thank you. Yeah. Track said there's too many trolls tonight. Girl, you know what? Normally I have my mod. Y'all know my mod, right? He gets down. He does not play around. Y'all be clowning because like when he's in the chat, the whole chat is gone. The whole chat be gone when he's in the chat. He does not play around. But I don't have him here today. So, the reality is with going on live, there is a lot of trolls. It's just something that I ignore. Like, I'm honestly not even like reading the chat. I'm literally just staring at the wall and talking. I have no notes, nothing. Like, I don't want to give like, you know how in some YouTube videos, some people they read scripts and it's like I can tell you're reading a script. You sound soulless. There's no connection with your audience. You sound lifeless. So I try to reduce, like, I don't do scripts in my videos. I just talk. But, I'm getting off track. Yeah, that's just the con of being on live late at night. There's like a bunch of weirdos. I just ignore them if my mod's not here. But if you are a mod, you don't have to monitor the chat. But if you want to, girl, don't be shy to delete people. But you're going to be doing it all night. Just understand that. Anyways, you said a lot of incels. Yes, that's what my mod said. I don't know. It's my mod said the same thing. It's so many incels. I don't know. Anyways, okay, let's talk about something else, you guys. Okay, let's talk about a look now. Let's be positive. I talked about two looks that I didn't like. Let's talk about some looks that I do like. Okay, period. Period. It gives 90s. You know what it kind of gives to me? I might people might say I'm reaching, but her vibe is almost like I'm getting like a 90s Holly Berry, Catwoman. I'm just getting all the vibes. I like this look. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just like a lot of people cannot pull off short hair. I just think it works. I just think she's pretty. She's brown. I don't know. I like this look. Did you guys like this look? Comment below. What do you think about this look? I liked it. I might be biased because, okay, Halloween is coming up and I want to be Catwoman for Halloween. Like that black leather. Ugh, mwah, sexy. Sexy. So, I could just be biased because I'm into like I've been having that on my mind. Oh, really? Somebody said I think the look is kind of basic looking. Really? You know what? That's the thing with me though. Okay, I'm kind of contradicting myself, but whatever, right? Sometimes we do that. My style is like I kind of like basic styles. Like when I get dressed, I dress relatively basic cuz I just feel like I don't know, when you're a baddie, you don't need to do too much. So I could be biased again, but I don't know. I seen this and I was like, period. We're not feeling it? Are we feeling it? You said, ooh, I like it. Who is that? She's cute. So a lot of people on the Shade Room were commenting. They were like, who is this? Because I feel like the Shade Room has a lot of Black Americans. So her name is Arya Starr. This woman, a lot of Black American people don't know this woman. I didn't know this woman until I was on like African channels and they kept talking about this girl. And I'm like, okay, let me check her out. And I like the song Commas. Okay. So if you want to figure out who she is, look up the song Commas. That's a great song. It's a vibe. Um, and she's really pretty. So, she's more popular amongst like a lot of Caribbeans and Africans, but a lot of Black American people do not know who this girl is. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of Americans don't know who this girl is. Um, so yes, somebody said yes. I like her music. Oh my gosh. She looks like the female vampire. I like the dark look. And I think that's also why I'm a little bit biased. I love black. I love black. Like in real life, I'm always in a sleek black, basic, but it gets the job done. Basic, but it hugs all my curves in the right places. Like I love basic black outfits. So again, I could just be biased towards my personal taste, but I think she looked good. Arya Starr always looks good though. She's one of those people that certain girls got it. Certain girls, and Tyla is one of them. She often gets compared to Tyla because they're both like in the same kind of sector, like African music or whatever. Um, Certain girls though, it's like you can wear a trash bag and you still look really good. Again, Ice Spice is not one of those girls. I'm sorry, like she's not the type where she can just put on anything and it's like, oh yeah, okay, the outfit gave. No, she needs to be very strategic with what she wears. I don't know why. I don't know the science behind it, but she's one of those people. Arya Starr, in my opinion, I've been like kind of looking at her Instagram. She's one of those girls that can put on anything and still look good. Okay? Only a few girls got it like that. Again, Tyla is another one in my opinion. A lot of the times. So, yeah. The pose, somebody said the pose, the hair, the tights, and the jewelry are tea. It's chic. Thank you. You see the vision. Black is my favorite color. Well, yeah, I'm always wearing black. It's really bad. Like I have to when I do wear color, I have to actively force myself to wear color. It's really bad. I just feel like black is so classic. I don't like when I look overstimulating. Like Sabrina Carpenter's out. This is overstimulating. It's too much. What's happening here? I hate that shawl. I hate it. Just take it off and then you're fine. But this is sexy. This is hot. This is fierce. I'm sorry. I like it. Okay. No, someone said I think the look would work if her hair was longer. The pixie cut does not fit her face. Bro, I totally disagree with you. I feel like the pixie cut sets the outfit off. Again, with pixie cuts, it's only certain types of women that can pull that off. Holly Berry is one of them. Nia Long, way back in the day, she was another. But a lot of girls can't pull that off. I think she can pull it off. So sorry, y'all. I'm just fangirling over this look. I can see why it's not you guys' favorite. It's not my favorite look on the carpet. Like this is not the best look on the carpet, but no, I just understood the vision. Like I understood the assignment. Everything does not have to be loud, grandiose. Here I am for you to get the vision. And I got the vision. Gothcore. Oh my gosh. So there was an article that said the goth look it was currently trending at the VMAs. So there was a lot of women who were doing the goth look. I thought that was very interesting. So if you are into fashion and you want to keep up with the trends, oftentimes trends come from what celebrities are doing, and a lot of the girls were doing the very black makeup, smoky eye, that goth sexy hot look. They were doing that on the VMAs, okay? So that is in right now. Uh-huh. Yeah, girl. Track said grunge is coming back. It is. I feel like her look is kind of grunge. Now, okay. One thing I don't like about this look, what's throwing me off, I don't know what is going on with her nose. I don't like that. But whatever. I think it goes with the outfit. Somebody said I love the look, the fit, but her body is not up to the part. She isn't. That's interesting that you say that because like that's another thing like I like her body. It's just a healthy, regular body, you know? I see the beauty in that, like a healthy, fit, slim. She's very slim. I don't know if this fully shows it, but when you go on her Instagram, she's really slim. Like when she takes pictures next to Tyla, they look the same. Tyla is skinny. So, I like her body. It's fit. I don't know. Again, I don't know. So, yeah. Okay, what else are we gonna talk about? Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you guys pick. Do you want me to talk about for the next look, right? We're reviewing the red carpet. Do you want me to talk about a look that I love or hate or don't like? Like, do you want me to talk about a positive look or a negative look? Y'all are irritating. I knew y'all was messy. Not y'all saying hate. Okay, cause same. Oh no, you can't really see it. I'm sorry, y'all. You can't really see it that well. Ariana Grande. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to explain this, but why? Like, I'm tired of it. Every outfit recently is the same vibe. I don't know. Like, I just wanted to see something different. I feel like it's every outfit is. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Do you get what I'm saying? Every outfit is the same vibe. So when I seen her, I was like, oh, yeah, the stupid Disney princess. I hate that on her. I think we all hate how she currently looks. Like, I think, I was reading comments and I think everyone is just collectively waiting on this chick to go back to what she used to be. Like, okay, we get it. You did this look for your Disney movie or whatever. Okay, can you please revert back? Like, we're all just slowly waiting because that's how bad she looks. Ariana Grande, this doesn't really fully show it well. I am so sorry. I'm going to have to rant. You look the fuck a mess. And I'm sorry, I don't even cuss. I don't, you look a mess. You are pale. The blonde hair does not fit you, it washes you out. Your makeup is washing you out. Your outfits, they always wash you out. What is this? Why can we see every bone in your body? Ma'am, why did you need to lose to lose even more weight? You were already extremely skinny before. You look sickly. You look like you're um, on hospice. I'm not playing. You're talking to someone that worked in healthcare. I took care of people in hospice. That's what she looks like. I know what that looks like. I know what patients who are deleting, I know what that looks like. And that's what she looked pale, sickly, skinny, where you can see all the bones. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all are gonna call me a hater, and I don't care. It just needs to be said. You don't look good. Go back to what you used to do when she was in that era with Mac Miller. It's not even that era because that was a long time ago. Basically, before she did this, she looked great. And we're just all like slowly waiting. So Melody says she's always been skinny. I don't know why she's getting skinnier. Listen, I was thinking about this today. If anyone is listening to this and you're trying to lose weight, you have to know yourself. I have talked about this before. I know my limits. I know what looks good on me. And I am in shape and I've tried to lose like an extra, like I'm relatively slim. I'm in shape. I have slim arms. I'm slim. My waist is small. I literally wear a size, a lot of the times I can fit into extra smalls and extra extra smalls. So I'm small. And one time I was curious, I wanted to lose more weight just to see what my body would look like and it didn't look as good. So, being super like some girls are super skinny and it looks great on them. And then with other girls, you look sickly like Ariana Grande. Again, this photo does not accurately show what she looks like. You'd have to go on Google and just look for yourself. But like it was at a point where in every interview that she would do, all you see is pale, aging skin and bones popping out all over the place. And this is coming from a woman that constantly shames people for being overweight. So it's telling. This is coming from a woman that, I promote being slim, but I also have always promoted being healthy, looking healthy. Before Ariana Grande lost this weight, she didn't need to lose weight. She was already extremely skinny before, but she looked healthy. She looked extremely healthy. She had a glow. She had a tan to her skin. She looked amazing. She looked like an old little lady right now. She looks old. I don't know. I don't know about this dress. I'm just kind of over like the Disney Channel, the Disney princess. Like, can we wrap that up? The movie already came out. Please, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. She was petite. She's looking deleted girl walking. She looks deleted girl walking. Ariana Grande has the facial harmony where, she's one of those people kind of like Ice Spice where even though I'm ranting, these girls, all of these women are still beautiful regardless. Sabrina Carpenter, all of them. So, I'm not saying that she's not attractive. Even though she looks like a sick hospice patient, she's still pretty. Um, but those are just my thoughts. I am ranting in this live stream. Y'all love my rants. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So, I'm just showing you basically like all the relevant people that I like, just cherry picking. Okay, so we're going to talk about Miss Alondria. Um that's Alondria. Alondria again, it's very rare that she looks bad. She always looks like a work of art. And, I just knew she wouldn't disappoint. Like when you think of Alondria, the look is not going to disappoint. So, per usual, she looked absolutely stunning, absolutely breathtaking, absolutely amazing. Everything on point. In my opinion, I think Alondria is a 10. This is the definition of a 10. She has the full package. Beautiful, slim. She has the perfect body. The perfect body. Butt, chest. The skin looked buttery. It looked chocolate. She knows what colors complement her. Red, it gave what it needed to give. And again, she would be classified as one of those girls that could literally wear a trash bag and still look amazing. Can we all just take a moment? Wow. A moment of silence. Completely stunning, you guys said. She is a true 10, y'all said. Thank you, Brittany Taylor girl. Wait, why am I saying thank you? Oh my god, I'm so awkward. Like, why am I saying thank you? Like, what? But, I guess I'm saying thank you because you're agreeing with me. You're right, she looks stunning, gorgeous dress, but the makeup is much. That's not her shade of red. I'm reading the comments, by the way, guys. The best part is her glowing skin. You know what I noticed about her? Her skin, it it just does all the talking. It's immaculate. This is oh my god, look at the difference, right? This is the clear difference between a woman who is naturally slim, she's not doing weird things to get slim and she's not looking like sickly old Ariana Grande. Okay? Ariana Grande looks a mess. To be skinny and to have glowy skin is like, yeah, you got it going on because a lot of these girls they don't do it right and they be looking sick when they try to be skinny. But when you look at Alondria's like older photos, she's been skinny her whole life. So it makes sense because her skin is glowing. She's what do they be saying on TikTok? I love when they say this. She's taking it, honey. I think that's what Ekane be saying. She's taking it. I can't do it. Oh my god, I can't. So yeah, she looked amazing. Um, okay, this is like one of my favorite looks. We'll see what you guys are saying. um, FB said, I can't think of one person who has her body, her skin, her facial features. Absolutely no one. Yeah, that is very true. Do you know how rare it is to be skinny like this and still have a rack and a fat butt? Like, I know chicks that look like her, but they're just flat. And it's okay to be flat. But I'm just, pointing out that she's very rare. So, like this is kind of weird, but she said her bra size was like a 32 double D. I'm sorry if that's weird, but perfect hourglass. Her stylist really did an amazing job as always. See, this is Alondria is the I don't know. I think she dresses herself because all her outfits ate down on Love Island. But who knows? No, no. I think she had a stylist because she did like I don't know. I have to check out her vlog. She did some like get ready with me for the VMAs. I haven't looked at it, but this is what it looks like when your stylist is not envious of you. This is what it'll look like. This is what it looks like when your stylist hates you. Oh, Track said Alondria has a gay couple as her stylist. Okay. And that literally makes so much sense. That told me everything I need to know because one thing I will say about rainbow men, honey, when it comes to makeup, when it comes to hair, when it comes to outfits, they do it better than the girls. I'm sorry. Like, you're always going to be in good hands when you have a gay man. And it's interesting because it's very telling. Like, a lot of the times with jealousy, it's woman against woman. Like, how much you want to bet? I feel like Ice Spice, yeah, she definitely got a woman stylist for sure. Your stylist does not like you, Ice Spice. You can tell Alondria's stylist is a man. No competition. Just, they like one thing I noticed about gay stylists is they just love what they do. They sincerely just want you. They treat their celebrity like they're a doll that they can play on. I noticed that about gay men. I noticed that. And they'll always have you looking really good. Gay men appreciate beauty and femininity. Literally. Even her makeup artist is one of the best in the industry. Girl. So, thank you, Jess. They was calling me a hater when I was talking about Ice Spice. I gave Ice Spice her flowers on my channel. I said I like her music. I like that new song she's trying to drop. The recent one. I don't know what it's called. I like all her songs. I think it's so girly pop. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I be getting the assignment. Like I said, it doesn't always have to give J. Cole. It don't always gotta give Beyonce. It gives Ice Spice. She does girly pop, cutesy music. I'm feeling myself. I'm a baddie. But yeah, Jess said Ice Spice looks a mess. I'm sorry. Trax said Alondria needs a contract with Victoria's Secret ASAP. Literally, girl. No, she does. Cause she has the look though. Because Victoria's Secret, they like skinny women who are relatively kind of more busty. At least back in the day. I don't know what they're doing now. I don't pay attention to anything now because it just don't be given to me. When I turn to beauty inspo, I always look to the women back in the day. Okay, so yeah. But this is what Alondria looked like. She looked better in video. Like, I didn't get her on the red carpet because she was on the red carpet, so you can go check it out yourself. Again, every shot just looked amazing. It's breathtaking. So, okay, I'm gonna stop fangirling over her. Someone said, she can be a video vixen and runway high fashion, very blessed woman, and she is going to age very well. Yes, her and I'm sorry, her and Shelly. I have hiccups. Her and Shelly were the oldest on Love Island, but they looked the youngest. Some of them girls walking in, they looked old. And I think you guys know what I'm talking about. That one girl with blonde hair, with all that boy, that one girl with blonde hair with them lip fillers, and she looked a mess. I don't know her name, but she came in with Coco. I was dead gonna do a video ranting about plastic surgery. Like, she inspired that. Some of those girls on Love Island be looking a mess. Straight a mess. Vanna, yes. Oh my. And you know what's so sad about that girl? The way she was so cute and beautiful before all that junk that she did to her face. Girl, I hate to see baddies go out like this. That's the prime reason why I've never got nothing done till this day, because I refuse to be one of those girls where I'm already kind of pretty before and I don't appreciate how pretty I look, and then I get surgery and mess it all up. Nope. I couldn't live with myself if I did that to myself. I don't know how these girls are content with botching themselves like that. God, that girl looks so. She looks ugly. I'm sorry, but when it came to Love Island, let's be real here. And you know me. You know me. I'm unbiased. The black girls were taking it. They were taking it this season. They looked the best. Coco, Shelly, Alondria. Period. End of discussion. I didn't notice anyone else. Everyone else kind of looked a mess to me. Huda, she cute, but it's like I don't like faces where I can tell you got a lot of work done. I'm not attracted to that. I just she don't look botched, but I can tell you got your nose done. I can tell you got your lips done. I can tell you got this. Once I can tell, it's like I'm good, love. I'm good, love. There's no mystery, and I don't like that. But all the black girls were natural baddies. So yes. And that's not even to say that Huda is ugly. I'm just saying I don't like plastic surgery looks. And that's another reason why I look at the women back in the day for my beauty inspo, because even if they did get nose jobs and surgery, which a lot of them did, you couldn't tell. Oh, you could not clock the surgery on a lot of those women back in the early 2000s, because I think all of them got like surgery. Like, I heard Megan Good got her nose done, Holly Berry got her nose. They all got nose jobs and surgery, but you could not tell. So that's the type of beauty that I'm like. I'm kind of like a man. Oh, I wanted to talk about that. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up. Oh no, it's not showing. But there was this study that showed that men are more attracted to. It says, I'm gonna try to read it. I can't really see, but men are more attracted to women who wear less makeup. New study shows the experiment showed that men preferred about 40% less makeup rather than the going out look. Cause I'm the same way. Like, I don't know. I'm attracted to women. Like, I'm not saying you have to be natural. No, you can wear makeup, but I like when the makeup looks relatively natural. I'm not into all those clownish looks. So I'm kind of similar to a man in that way. Men don't like all that blue and the clownish birthday. I did videos on this. They don't like it. And so I had screenshot this because there was a study that actually came out and it proved that men were more attracted to. We're not saying you have to be completely natural, but they don't like the clown look. And I don't like that either. So I don't like modern beauty. I don't like it. Modern beauty is like BBLs, lip filler where you look stupid like Sierra. She looked dumb. Like it be making me mad. Like, why do you look like that? Why does your lips look like that? You look stupid. I don't like that look. So I don't care if the girl got surgery. Long as you're tricking me, I'm here for it. So that's just my take. Okay. The makeup, someone said the makeup look from 2016 will scare men off. Girl. Trax said men love no makeup and women love full beat glams. Exactly. I never told the girls don't wear any makeup. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be so real with you, right? If you go out with no makeup, you might get more overlooked. But I've always said, do your makeup tastefully. Do it taste. You can do a full beat face, but don't look like a drag queen or a clown. Nobody likes that look. That's all I've ever said on my channel. And like the things I say, it always ages well. There's always stats to prove what I'm saying. I been did a video on, I said men do not like women who have clown makeup. I was not one of those extreme girls that would be like shaming all the women that wore makeup. Women wear makeup. I actually can't stand that because it's just not realistic. Women have been wearing makeup since the beginning of time. I have always said, do it tastefully. Always. So some girls will lead you astray and they'll tell you never ever wear makeup. I'm gonna be honest with you. You get more noticed with makeup, but just make sure it's tastefully done. So I've always been somewhere in the middle. So yeah, because I wear makeup. I'm a girl. Like I'm a girly girl, y'all. I'm a total girly girl. I love makeup. I love shopping. I love gossiping. Like I have a predominantly female audience. I'm a girly girl. I would never tell women to abandon their femininity. No, I actually tell women to do the opposite. Tap into it. Pour into yourself. Stop looking homely. Stop looking raggedy. Stop looking fat. So, anyways, girl, we're getting off topic. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, the drink is kind of kicking in right now. I'm trying to play it cool. I get very like when I'm like buzzed, I get very happy, giddy, bubbly. Like I naturally already have a very bubbly personality. Like, you can't really see it in my videos because in my videos, I be usually like in ranting mode and I'm serious and I'm analytical. But if you hang out with me in real life, I'm a good time. And I'm super bubbly. I had said like once I get a drink in my system, I be telling the friend that I'm with why I appreciate them and why they just bring I'm that type. So yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on. I just had to give Alondria her flowers. She's stunning. She's a 10. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what else to talk about. Okay, I'm looking through my gallery. Um, okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, wait. I have more looks to analyze. Oh, and that's the thing. You guys love, do you know that me doing a fashion review video, it was the most requested video on my channel. People, I had did it for Pop the Balloon once. And people begged me I'm sorry, I have hiccups, all year to do that again. So I thought, okay, like an award show would be the perfect time to do it. Okay, so here's one of my favorite looks on the red carpet. Again, I like my favorite looks, let's recap, right? I like Arya Star, and keep in mind I kind of focus more on like black adjacent people. Okay. So Arya Star was my favorite look. I obviously liked Alondria. Um and then this is another, I feel like Lotto. Okay, you gotta see her in video. She looks better in video. She looked great. Lotto is drop dead gorgeous. I'm sorry. Face card is mwah. Okay, I was looking at her. I'm like, dang. Because I know for me, I'm one of those people. I feel like if you can look fine and like perfect on video camera, oh, you're drop dead gorgeous. Because there has been studies that showed that don't look as good on camera. We just don't. It distorts us. So science has actually came out and said that. Like a lot of us, we look uglier on camera. So if you're looking, like I was watching videos of Lotto and I was like, wow, her face is just beautiful. And I don't think that she's had any surgery. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I know she got her body done, but I don't know about her face. Um, what was I gonna say? Okay, so I'm one of those people where, unfortunately, in my opinion, I feel like I do not show up as attractive on camera. That's just my opinion. Some of the photos I be taking, I'm like, what is going on right now? But it's like I'm one of those people like in person, I just look better in person. People have told me this. Um I just look better in person. I've been told and I agree. So I feel like I have this thing where it's like if the woman is looking pretty on camera, and I said this about Ice Spice when people were trying to call Ice Spice ugly. I'm like, she's not ugly. She's very pretty and she shows up good on camera. So yeah, that's just my thing. I'm sorry. Again, I'm fangirling because I remember I seen her and my mouth dropped. I'm like, wow, she looks so beautiful. So again, I love everything about this look. I love the heels. I love the dress. It doesn't look that flattering in this picture. Again, certain people have certain things that work. Some women look better in still photos. Other women, they look better in videos. And then women like me, I look better in real life. Okay? The picture isn't really showing. You got to look at her in video form. She looked great. And everyone in the comments was saying the same thing. Now, Lotto is no stranger to being roasted by the public. She's had some questionable looks in the past. So I feel like if everyone's on the same page about her looking good, then that means she looks good. I love the hair. When Lotto was in her wig era, her lace front era, I didn't like it because I actually remember Lotto on that show, The Rap Game. That was when she was a teenager. Okay, that was years ago. I used to watch that show. And so she has natural her hair is beautiful. It's very unique and different, you know. She has natural kind of more blondish hair and her natural features, it's pretty. It's pretty on her. And I never liked when she would cover it with these, like back in the day, she would cover it in her early 20s with like these lace front wigs that were purple and pink and blue. I'm like, girl, why are you hiding the natural features that God blessed you with? Okay? You have beautiful curly, I literally, her hair was so pretty because it was like blonde with highlights. Like, period. You know? So I always would think when she was in that era, I was like, show your natural beauty. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Some girls just be losing the plot for me, but she got back on track. And they were saying that Nicki Minaj had like roasted her. And I guess Nicki Minaj, when she was wearing when Lotto was wearing all of those wigs and heavy drag queen makeup, Nicki Minaj had tweeted, "You look way older than your age," and they're saying that that's what made Lotto like chill with all that, and she's been looking way better ever since. So again, you got to see a video of her. I love the long she right now she has in a weave or something like that, maybe tape-ins. It looks like she does a lot of tape-ins, but still, I told the girls you can wear fake hair, but I think it's smart to wear hair that represents the features that God already gave you. So that's kind of what I teach on my channel. Like, just enhance what God already gave you. Don't try to change yourself into a different person. It's always going to look cringe. It's always going to look forced. So she got tape-ins that match her natural hair color and it looks great. Okay? It looks great. I love her in blonde. I absolutely love her in blonde. Absolutely. I'm a stan. I'm a fan. And to top it off, she even I love the contrast with the gold outfit. It kind of matches like her features and her hair. It's like it's giving this golden vibe, right? Golden hair, golden skin. I love it. I love the heels. I love everything. Jess said, I used to like her before I found out that she's a homewrecker. Girl, I seen a headline that she was dealing with a married man, but it's like I didn't want to believe it. I'm like, no, this just can't be. Is she really, y'all? Is she dealing with him? Who's the married man? Is it 21 Savage? Who's married? She's like a side chick or something. If anyone knows, can you please comment in the chat? Like, because I seen the headline, but I was so in denial. I don't know why I was in denial. I was just like, no, not Lotto. Is he married? Who is he married to? Amber Rose? Who is he married to? Oh, okay. Taylor said his wife isn't a celebrity. Child, the tea is hot. What the hell, Lotto? You know what I was just thinking about, you guys? Beautiful women, it's like you have the world at your fingertips and you could make whatever you want out of life. That's the reality of being beautiful. You attract so many privileges, but they always F it off by doing dumb stuff. And then this is how we get the pipeline of we look up the beautiful woman who was in her peak and she was a video vixen. She's now 45 and she's just like I said, on a red pill channel where they're teasing her because she's single and got cats and no one wants her anymore. I feel like women like that, they end up in those situations because they don't know what to do with their beauty. Like being beautiful is a privilege and you can get so much out of life, but they always end up either messing with pookies, married men, and you know, beauty, it's fleeting. You age and while they're in their prime, they always do stupid stuff. And that's just something that I've been thinking about recently. Okay. Because I did a video on Mariah the Scientist. Girl, we're about to talk about Mariah the Scientist in this live stream. The tea is hot on her. But they always just end up making stupid decisions. And I wanted to kind of do a video for my members and I wanted to put the girls on game like, bro, if you're beautiful, you need to come up with a plan for your life and try your best to get the best out of life while you can and secure something good for yourself. Secure the ring from a good man. Stop wasting your beauty on thugs. God, I hate to see it. I hate to see it. So, yeah. It's just a thought that I had, y'all. All right, y'all. Okay, so I think this is going to be the last look before we actually get into the award show and my thoughts on like the winners and stuff like that. Obviously, Tyla. So I couldn't really show it because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. YouTube is very strict. I don't even play like that. I've been demonetized before. So I definitely learned my lesson. But I couldn't show it, but Tyla, when she turns around, you can kind of see like she had on these like black boy shorts. I didn't like that. It gave cheap. Like it looks like this outfit, the vibe of this outfit, the texture, it's giving Chanel. I'm just going to take a guess. If anyone knows, please comment what brand she's wearing. I'm taking a wild guess. That outfit looks like Chanel. Just the vibe. And it's cute. It's cute. She's Tyla. Again, she can wear anything and still look cute. But she turned around and I can't show it. But you can see her panties. And I'm like, oh, ugh. That just made the whole look cheap, tacky. I wasn't feeling that at all. I wasn't feeling it. So from here, she's serving. But when she turns around and you can see her panties, just look it up for yourself. Again, go on TikTok, look up her outfit. Actually, I got all my information from the Shade Room, so you can go on there and that's where it shows. That was tacky. That's the only thing. And again, Ice Spice, Tyla, very beautiful women. Very. Their beauty is intimidating. And I feel like sometimes, like, come on, this is an easy fix that a stylist should have told you. Okay? Your stylist should have told you, like, yeah, you showing when you turn around, you can see your panties, the black panties. That's not cute. That's tacky. I don't get how you're a stylist and you couldn't tell them that. It's not registering to me. Who are these stylists? Because they can't stand y'all. They don't like you. And I feel like they be doing that to women who are just drop dead gorgeous. Again, I think Ice Spice is beautiful. But you see the way her stylist sabotaged her? I feel the same was being done to Tyla. They tried it. So that's my only complaint. I did not like when she turned around, you can see her panties. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But other than that, she's a cutie pie. I will say I don't like her necklace. Because the outfit it gives like just the texture. I know it's a little bit short and it's sleazy, but I'm kind of ignoring that. When you look at the texture, it reminds me of those like what is it called? Old money Chanel type of outfits. If you look at Chanel runways in the 90s, they would wear that aesthetic often. And so that's the necklace is just kind of throwing me off because it doesn't match the aesthetic, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Girl, it's not like Miss Sabrina Carpenter. Girl, I went on a full-blown rant. Every time I look at that fur, I just get angry. What are you doing? That's awful. It's ugly. It's hideous. It's not that bad, right? Oh, thank you, Taylor. Yeah, she gets what I'm saying. She said yes. 90s Chanel is extremely texture forward, girl. So you get what I'm throwing down. Okay, I was right. Oh my god. I love that I took a wild guess. I'm like, she's wearing Chanel. Wow. It's giving material, girl. Not me knowing my brands. I know a thing or two about designer. Okay, so I didn't even know what she was wearing. I looked at it. I said that's Chanel. Okay, and I was right because Jess said it's a Chanel top, not a dress. That's the problem. It's a top, and you can see her panties from the back, and it looks tacky. So that's the only thing I didn't like. But again, Tyla is an absolute cutie pie. In my opinion, she's a 10, obviously. Um body perfection, natural body. So she really can do no wrong. It's very hard for Tyla to be, in my opinion, to have an outfit flop. Chicks be hating on Tyla though, and they be trying to clown her outfits. Tyla is one of those people, like I said, that can wear a trash bag and still look good. Because when your face card carries, when your body is in shape, the outfit really don't matter. The outfit is just extra at that point. Like when you're the full package, the outfit is extra at that point. Thank you, Taylor girl, because she said Sabrina looked a mess. Thank you, because they were calling me a hater in the chat. Hating on what? Bro, free y'all from the shackles of calling anyone who speaks the truth a hater. This does not go together. I feel like I'm being rage baited by looking at this outfit. I don't know. It makes me angry. Why would you do this? This light lavender old lady purple does not go with red. And if you're a stylist, you're a paid stylist, you need to do your job. You know that didn't go together. If you have eyeballs, you can see that does not go together. Anyways, it's not even that serious. It's not even that serious. Okay. So that's all I have to say about Tyla. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yeah, so Jess said Chanel in general is textured forward. Fabric is their staple. Yes, that's how I can tell when it's Chanel. And I love that for her because Chanel is like such an it girl brand. Like, girl, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even have a Chanel bag. I want one though. It's expensive. But yeah, it's an it girl brand. So I love that she's wearing Chanel, but yeah. I can tell when something's Chanel. I start to pick up. Even like brands like Versace, like certain brands, they just have a distinctive look. They have a signature look, and Chanel is known for their textures. So that is how I figured it out. But yeah, just like what Celestial said, she can wear anything. Exactly. She looks great. Tyla looks great. I just feel like she can do no wrong. I'm sorry. Like, she's just one of those people. Even though she made a mistake, she still looks good. Okay, so that's it for the red carpet, you guys. I'm glad I gave you guys a little fashion review because y'all were asking for it. Now let's talk about the actual award show. Again, I did not watch the show, so you know, yeah. I'm just gonna talk about what the Shade Room was talking about. I basically just I was on TikTok and then I went on the Shade Room and then I looked a little bit on YouTube and then, that's how I gathered my information. So, okay, what to talk about? Let's see. Okay, let's talk about Lady Gaga. Please, in the chat, correct me. Please correct me because I feel like I'm out of touch right now. I did not even know that Lady Gaga was still a thing. Like, she had her era when it was what, 2010, around that time. I didn't even know that people paid attention to her still. I thought she fell off. So I was like very confused. I'm like, wait, why is she winning awards? I don't know. I actually don't know. Did she win an award? Yeah, she did because she has it in her hand. What does she sing like currently? Because I know back in the day, she was that girl. Back in 2010, Lady Gaga was that girl. She ate. She was the celebrity, but I don't remember her still being that. So I'm like, am I missing something? Does she have a hit song that I'm unaware of? Please inform me. Because I just feel like she was a thing of the past. So I'm like, wait, why is this lady still here? I was very much confused. Just like what Shelly be saying. Because, I'm confused. TikTok is so funny. They're all like clowning her because Shelly stays saying she's confused. Like, no, literally me right now. So at this point, I'm asking y'all. Oh, okay, Track said her new album is fire. Girl, I'm gonna have to check it out. I didn't know she came back. Lexi said Lady Gaga. Wait, hold on. Lady Gaga new album is so good. Is it good? Oh, you said no skips. Okay, Lady Gaga. She made a return. I love that for her. Because she was truly that girl when she first came out. And then she kind of just fell off. I'm gonna be honest. She kind of like just faded away. So I was like, wait, she's back? Okay. What songs? Oh my god, I want to play her. Jess said Lady Gaga is performing her butt off. Is she? I feel so late. Like, do I live under a rock? Lexi said she can dance her butt off like OMG. Well, the thing is, I knew she was. I'm gonna be honest with you. This people may think this is a reach, but when it came to an artist that was creative and hungry, Lady Gaga, she took the cake in history. I just remember her back in the day being so creative. She just was a artist, literally. So, it's not as shocking that you guys are telling me this. I just remember she had her peak and then she went away. So I'm like, "Oh, she's back." She's one of the last pop stars. After Fame era, I do think she got sick, right? Oh, did she? So, yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked. Yes, she has fibromyalgia, I think. OMG, girl. You got me sounding dumb. Okay. That's all I had to say about Lady Gaga. I was going to go in. I was going to be like, what? She is not popping anymore. But, that's just me being ignorant. I did not know. I'm out of the loop. Again, I am deep into black people's business. I really don't know what the white girls are up to. I don't. Unless it's like someone who's extremely mega famous, like Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift. But, well, actually, never mind. Because Lady Gaga is also really famous. But you get what I'm saying. She had fell off. So I didn't know she made a comeback. So I was like, huh? Why is she getting a VMA? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All I listen to is R&B and just black people music. So I don't know. Okay, we can move on. We can move on. Thank you, chat, for clearing things up. I appreciate y'all. So, let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. So I have a controversial take about the VMAs and who won. Mariah Carey. Let's see. She was nominated for MTV Video Music Award for Best R&B Song, and she went up against Chris Brown's, and he had the song Residuals, Leon Thomas, Mutt, Party Next Door, Chill, Summer Walker, Heart of a Woman, SZA, Drive, The Weeknd, Timeless. I did not agree with her win. Okay. I checked out the song Dangerous. Again, it's Mariah Carey. She's a talented, timeless artist. But again, everyone is obsessed with the song Mutt by Leon Thomas. So I checked the comments to make it to, just to make sure I wasn't tripping. How did her song Dangerous, right? So Mariah Carey won. She won against these artists for her song Dangerous that she recently released. And again, it's a cool song. I took a listen to it, but it's not hitting like Mutt. I feel like Mutt by Leon Thomas should have won that award. And it actually made me a little bit upset because everybody likes that song, Mutt by Leon Thomas. Honey, when that song first came out, I played that song 300 times a day. I'm actually not lying. I'm actually not lying. Like, I actually played it out. Like, now I'm just like, whatever. Like, who does not like the song Mutt by Leon Thomas? If you don't know what that song is, it goes, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. It's on TikTok. It's a nice song. So I was like, oh my God, y'all robbed this man. He needs his flowers. Yeah, girl, Trax, you clocked it. She said it's not supposed to be fair. Girl, we're gonna talk. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. So then I realized I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. So the VMAs is just based on who's the most popular, and and I kind of already knew that, right? I already knew that, but it's not based on actual logical facts because logically speaking, Leon Thomas should have took that award home for his song Mutt. Everybody likes that song Mutt. Period. I see people playing that all day on TikTok. I'm obsessed with that song. Again, Mariah Carey, her song Dangerous, have you heard of it? It goes, looking for the dangerous type. That's how it goes. It's cool, but it's not anything that I replayed 300 times a day. It's not anything that anyone is that song is not going viral on TikTok. Like how Mutt went viral on TikTok. So I just feel like Leon Thomas was absolutely robbed, 110% robbed. She did not deserve that award for her song Dangerous. I'm sorry. Good song, but it's not better than Mutt. It's absolutely not better than Mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I love that song. Okay. So Brittany Taylor said, love Mariah down, but we don't really listen to her new music. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, I'm about to give Mariah her flowers in a sec, in the next slide. Don't even get me wrong. Oh, this lady, when we're talking about the best artist history wise, like over a long period of time, oh, Mariah, instantly. She's been popping since she was in her 20s, in like what, the 90s, and has never fell off. So if we're talking about overall artists, oh yeah, Mariah all day. But if we're talking about an individual song, you're dumb to let her win for her song Dangerous over Mutt. So, and I say that, I'm standing on business with that. Okay, so guys, okay, I gotta like take a commercial break. We gotta talk about astrology real quick. I recently today just learned about like, just how to read my birth chart. Oh my gosh, should I post it? No, never mind. Wait. Maybe I could. Hold on. No, never mind. Anyways, I had like this Taurus placement when it came to like I think it said, I forgot, it said like my opinions, philosophies, belief. And it explains so much because I really am a little bit like, I can see that in myself, right? I'm very like, I said what I said and this is what it is. Meaning, I'm kind of stubborn. When like once I say something, I'm extremely confident in what I just said. Okay, and that's how I feel right now. This is not up for debate. Mutt is a better song than Dangerous by Mariah. Period. And yeah, I was reading my chart today and it said that when it came to my opinions, philosophies, and just, I have a Taurus placement. That really makes sense because I really do come with this. I said what I said. This ain't up for debate and it's my way, period. And what I say is correct. I come with that energy a lot, and it's because I have a Taurus placement. Um, I wish I could actually check my chart to be more specific and accurate, but yeah. Anyways, that's for my astrology gurus, okay? Yeah. So, I'm a little bit stubborn when it comes to it's like once I've gathered information and I have my opinions, I stand on that. Like even opinions that I've had like last year, I still stand on it. I'm very kind of stubborn in that sense. So, it's just something that I kind of learned about myself. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So that's all I had to say. Enough astrology. All right, let's read the chat. Okay, so Brittany Taylor said, Mutt is such a good song and so well put together. Girl, exactly. Mutt by Leon Thomas was on repeat in my house. Girl, I played it obsessively. Obsessively. I'm about to go play it after this live stream like 20 times in a row. So, yeah, things are, I don't trust their nominations. It's just a popularity contest because he's really not. He was on the show Victorious, but let's be real here. He's not a very known artist like Mariah Carey. So, that was a popularity vote for sure. Brittany Taylor said much should have won or Heart of a Woman. Brittany Taylor said, how the hell did Mariah win this? Okay. Okay, we can move on. Let's talk about Tyla. So I noticed this common theme, like Tyla, she is what did Ekane said? She's taking it, honey. I can't do it, but I love when Ekane says it. Like I can't do it, but she's always winning awards. And I think the reason why Tyla always wins is because America can be kind of closed-minded when it comes. Okay, so people are upset because they feel like Tyla is always getting nominated for Afrobeat categories, but the Africans are like, bro, she is not Afrobeats. So you're robbing actual artists of winning who are actually Afrobeats. And the thing is, Americans just recently really tapped into African music. So we're not very knowledgeable on all of the subcategories and like all we really know when we think of African music is Afrobeats. So I will agree, we are a little bit ignorant in that sense. That's why Tyla, when you think Tyla, you think African woman. So they just automatically put her in the Afrobeats category every single time. And it's this common complaint all the time where people are like, bro, Tyla is not Afrobeats. Why does she keep winning Afrobeat awards? Well, I just explained why. Afrobeats it's relatively new to Americans, okay? I feel like Americans just really recently about 10 years or so ago cuz that's kind of recently, right? We've been had music since like what? The 50s. Afrobeats recently maybe under 10 years ago recently became kind of popular in America. Artists like Thames kind of normalized it. Well, is she Afrobeats? I don't even know. See, I don't even know. So you gotta just be patient. Like this is America. Americans do not know the hundreds of categories when it comes to African music. We just all put it in one category. If you're African, you're getting thrown in the Afrobeats bucket. Okay? So I just want, because the Africans, every time Tyla wins an award, they're always upset because they're like, Afrobeats is Nigerian and she's not Nigerian. She's South African. So they're just like, what the heck? Like, are you kidding me? Because I mean, literally every time at this point, when there is an Afrobeat award and Tyla is in it, she's gonna win. Because when it comes to an African artist, Tyla is the most poppin' in America. She's the most poppin' African artist in America. So she's, again, this is a popularity contest. That's what I came to understand about the VMA awards and lots of other, music awards. It's just a popularity contest. It's a numbers contest. Tyla, when it comes to African women, is the most popular in America currently. More than Thames. I would actually argue that. I'm not saying she's a better artist than Thames. I'm just speaking of popularity. That's it. So, because they always seem to be very confused. Yeah, Tia is absolutely right. You're absolutely right, girl. That's actually when she said, I feel like Afrobeats really popped off during and after the pandemic. Girl, it did. That's actually when around the time I discovered Afrobeats. Okay, it was around the pandemic. Because even me, growing up, I didn't know anything about no Afrobeats. That's a relatively new concept to Americans. And, let's be real here. Tyla's song Push to, okay, so let me actually read. So it says Tyla wins 2025 MTV Video Music Awards for Best Afrobeats. So, realistically speaking, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really, me too. I don't know much about Afrobeat artists. So, I could just be biased here. I listen to Tyla a lot. Her song Push to Start with Sean Paul. Don't make me bring my hubby on this live stream chat. The way it got played obsessively in my house needs to be studied. I know my man hated to see that song coming. I know he hated it. No, he liked the song too, though. He liked the song too. I just love, like, for me, it was the Sean Paul version that did it for me. Oh my gosh. Same with Leon Thomas's Mutt song. I played the Sean Paul Push to Start song with Tyla. That got played 300 times in my house, loud. I'd be in the mirror, whining, twerking. I swore I was Tyla. I swore I was Tyla. I was like, Tyla don't got nothing on me. Like, hold on, watch out. Okay? So I don't know. You guys probably won't agree with me, but okay, I think again, it could be a bias. I love Sean Paul. His music. I love Sean Paul's music. So when I already was a stan of Tyla. She's cute. Her music is cute. So when I seen that she had the remix with Sean Paul, I said, girl, say less. I played it obsessively as soon as the song dropped. I was in the mirror just whining. Like I said, I wish I could bring my hubby on the live stream. He will tell you I was whining all over the house. Okay? Maybe I'm doing too much. Someone said please. Pseudo. Hey pseudo. Um I don't know. Again, I kind of get why someone would say, "Oh, she's overrated and the song was overrated." I don't know why I like the song so much. I just liked it. I love a song that can get my hips going. I don't know if you guys notice about me, but I love to dance. I I like when it comes to whining, I am Black American, but baby, the hips be giving straight Caribbean. I sent a video of me whining to actually Ditsy Brats, and she had asked me if I was Jamaican. Because I grew up doing that. Like, it's just a lot of practice that went into that. I grew up dancing. I grew up going to a lot of parties. So that's just something that I love to do. So, you know, you know. So yeah, I swear I'm Caribbean when it comes to whining. Okay. I just enter another world. The hips don't lie, like what Shakira says. Okay, I'm doing way too much. Y'all, again, I am under the influence. Again, I told you guys, when I'm drinking, it's like I turn so lovey-dovey. I'm like so dramatic. So keep that in mind. I don't know if I'm doing too much, but once I have a drink in my system, I'm like, oh my God, I love the world. I love you. I love her. Like, I'm just such a lover girl. And again, I am a Pisces. So, it's just, yeah, it can be a lot. So, yeah, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Okay, so Jess said Sean Paul's voice and flow is chef kiss. Oh, soon as Sean Paul comes on, hips is just, yeah. I like a lot of his songs back in the early 2000s. Like, it's not coming to mind, but like I like Glue. Dang, I don't even know. I forgot the titles, to be honest. So let's see. Tia said it's such a vibe. Oh my god. Someone had came for me. Yeah, a lot of people feel like Tyla is overrated. Like someone had said she has 2 tracks in her whole career. Sort your head out. God forbid. I never said like Tyla is the artist of the century. No, I said I like her song Push to Start with Sean Paul. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I can see why someone would think that her music is overrated. I get it. Cuz her songs, it grows on me over time. When I first listen to it, I'm like, but so yeah. Miss Z said, "You are 100% right about Tyla, 1000% right." Yeah, you're talking about when earlier I explained the whole why she keeps getting voted for Afrobeats when she's not Afrobeats. You know, you got to be patient with us Americans, okay? So, Taylor said something very smart. She said, "Dang, I lost your comment, girl, but I'm just going to paraphrase. You said whoever has the largest fan base wins." That's usually how life works. Life is a popularity contest. Oh my god, you guys are commenting Sean. Ah! Stop! You guys are commenting Sean Paul songs that I love, like Give Me the Light. Yes! Oh my god, stop, 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 stop. Please stop. Don't get me started. Please. The hips. The hips are already going. They're already going. And then, yeah, you guys are saying temperature. Yes. I also like the song. I don't know what it's called, but it goes like, We Be Burning. It's about like smoking trees. Please. If anyone knows what song I'm talking about, I'm going to really appreciate you. Because I can't right now. Like, I don't, it's not coming to mind. But yeah. Okay. That's all I have to say. Next thing I wanted to talk about, we're almost, hold on. Is it called I don't know if you're trolling me, Tracks. Is it really called We Be Burning? No, I don't think it's called that. Is that the name? Well, I love that song. Is that the name? You guys said that's literally the title. Oh! Tia said, people who say Tyla only has 2 songs are the same people who only listen to an artist's radio hits and not their B-sides. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. That is actually common. It's kind of like how when people say Beyonce is over, like they always say someone's overrated. I feel like people who say that, you haven't actually listened to the artist. You just listen to like what songs hit the radio, but when you actually listen to their album and what they have to offer, a lot of people are famous for a reason. It's like we gotta stop with that whole, oh, they're overrated, they don't deserve it. No, if they're famous, it's for a reason. It's something about them that made them famous. So I feel like that's such a hater comment. They would always say that about Beyonce. I'm like, are you dumb? Do you know how many bro, Beyonce has so many, at least in the early 2000s, she, that's why she retired now, basically. She doesn't need to work. She produced so many hits in the early 2000s. People, and they're like total bangers. And people, Beyonce will be on stage sounding like an angel. And people still say she's overrated. She will be on stage doing backflips and cartwheels. And she doesn't need to do that because she's pretty. Pretty girls don't gotta do all that. And she still does the most. And people still say she's over. You can't win. I just think that people are ignorant. You're ignorant. You're just, if you say that an artist who made it up to being famous is overrated, you are ignorant and you have not actually looked at all of the artist's work. Period. Point blank. End of discussion. Beyonce, I watched her documentary or whatever. She worked from the ground up. That girl been working since she was a little girl. When she was a little girl, she had a whole entire room filled with trophies from winning pageants. She won pageants. She won so many like she's been working her whole life. I think it's so disrespectful when people rob her of all the work she's put in. Like I take it very personally. I'm just kidding. But anyways, this is not about Beyonce, but I love Beyonce. I grew up on Beyonce. I grew up on Destiny Child. I again obsessively played her songs on, the iPod back then. So, okay. Okay, okay. No, is the audio cutting out? Can you guys hear me? Oh, no. Okay, comment, guys. Let me know when you can hear me. I don't know what to do. I don't know why the audio is cutting out. This sucks. Hold on. Okay, are we good? Track said we're good. Are we good? Because I was really going to start crashing out. You don't know what it's like to be a YouTuber. This happens all the time. There's been times where I recorded an hour-long video just for it to not save. This is why I'm a certified crash out. You don't know the feeling until you're a YouTuber. You don't know the feeling of talking for an hour and things go wrong until you're a YouTuber. So please comment in the chat. Are we back? Are we good? Before I start talking. I'm not cutting out. Okay. Okay. Mariah Carey. Again, I don't know. I just wanted to give her her flowers. I enjoyed her performance. Her vocals are not the same as when she was in her early 20s, but that's fine. That's just the natural way of life. I'm not going to come down on her for that. She's still doing a hell of a job for her age. So I'm just not going to speak negatively about that because you know what? I'm here to give her flowers. I was thinking the other day, she is truly an artist that, in my opinion, has never really fell off. She has maintained hits throughout every tracks. She said Pisces crash out. Girl. Anyways, I'm sorry. She has maintained hits throughout every generation of her life. So a generation to me is like 10 years. A lot of artists cannot do that. So I was actually thinking, like, yeah, she's a legend. I'm sorry. Like, she has so many songs and she knows how to keep up with current times, which is, a lot of artists, they struggle to do that. Girl, I'm sorry, but Beyonce, I love her down. Her new music though, it's not giving what it needs to give at all. So she's one of those people where she had her peak, but ma'am, I don't like her new music. But Mariah though, she's not like that. Like even her song Dangerous, I like that song. I think it's cute. It doesn't sound out of place. So she just is a talented artist, period. So I just wanted to give her flowers. And I see why everyone keeps giving her her flowers. She deserves it. She's like what, 60 years old? She been popping in relevant since she was in her 20s. Hits, 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 hits. Yeah, Jess. Thank you, Jess, because you've been agreeing with a lot of my opinions, and I appreciate that. You said Cowboy Carter is trash. That recent album that Beyonce dropped, I don't even cuss. I'm sorry, ass. It was straight ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, not too much on Beyonce. Let's get back to Mariah Carey. So I checked out her performance on YouTube, and I was enjoying it. I love all those songs. I still listen to Honey with P Diddy. You know, just hits. I still listen to her early 2000s. Like she had the song, I think it was called like Boy with Cameron. She has so many hits. So this lady really deserves her flowers. Is she? Oh, how old is Mariah? Miss Z said Mariah is not 60. How old is she? She's close. Can someone tell me how old she is? Miss Z said even Janet Jackson isn't 60 yet. Chatty Patty said she's pushing 60. That's what I thought. I thought she was pushing 60. You guys are saying she's 56. So that's 60. I'm kind of ignorant where I round people's ages up. I need to stop doing that. But that's super funny because that's a whole 4 years. So I see what you're saying, girl. I see what you're saying. You know, I have my ignorant ways. Tia said, "We belong together and running it around in circles is still some of my favorites till this day. I still play Mariah's hits." So, okay, that's all I have to say. Okay, so thank you everybody. You guys are keeping me informed. You know what's really sad? Like, ain't I supposed to be the host, but I'm asking you guys to tell me what's going on? Ghetto. Okay. Who else? What are we? Okay, so I think that was. Oh, okay. I just wanted to point out, um, right here, like I hated Ice Spice's outfit on the red carpet, but she changed. This is much better. Ice Spice, you're a baddie. You gotta wear things that are in the baddie category, okay? Stop with the farm outfits. You're not a farmer girl. You're a bad bee. So she looks pretty here. And I also think that Lotto looks pretty here. So I just wanted to just, again, these are random screenshots of thoughts that I had as the VMAs was popping up on my timeline. I just was screenshotting, so I can get my live going. So, I was just like, oh my god, it looks so pretty. Much. This outfit is not the cutest outfit, the one Ice Spice is wearing, but it's more flattering as far as like her shape goes. Again, these two ladies, they look better in video. So this is a still image. They look way better in pictures. Because I think this is like I seen them in video and they looked gorgeous, stunning. So I'm glad these girls like worked out their drama that they had or whatever because they are some baddies. They look cute together and I think that they could make a lot of money. I Lotto is very beautiful, thick. Ice Spice, beautiful, thick. They can come together and, get to the bag. Oh, okay, girl, we're gonna clock that tea. Chatty Patty said that fake friendship. Okay, I'm gonna sound so contradicting, but I thought that. And people was coming for me. Because people was making edits, acting like they were best friends on TikTok. I was like, they don't have chemistry. And one person tried to be smart, talking about, dang, do they gotta be kissing all up on each other or something? Like, I told them, shut up. Like, just shut up. Like, I forgot what I said to them. I don't like people on TikTok. I try my hardest to not interact with people on TikTok because they get on my nerves. They always are so like contrarian. Oh, I think I said that. I said, you're trying so hard to be contrarian. Girl, you know what I meant. Yes, these girls, they got over their beef, but we're not gonna act like they have all this chemistry and they don't have chemistry together. Ice Spice is extremely nonchalant. Lotto is extremely, she has a very over the top personality. I just don't see the chemistry. So I see why Chatty Patty said that they're a fake friendship. Ciao. I said I'm just happy that they're both two beautiful ladies are coming together and profiting off of their beauty. So, but yeah, exactly, Chatty Patty. You said it's purely business. Yeah, on a business aspect, I love this for them. But we not about to act like they're the best of friends. TikTok, bro, it's the land of delusion. Like they did this with Nick Alondria. Nick was not checking for Alondria on the show, but they make it seem like he was. Like they're doing that with Ice Spice. I seen an edit of them editing Ice Spice and Lotto's interaction and manipulating it and making it seem like they're the best of friends. And me, I'm blunt. I can't help myself, like I said, and I commented, they didn't even have chemistry. Like, what are you talking about? Like everyone was like, oh my god, they're so cute. Oh my god, they're the best of friends. And I always come in and I burst people's delusions. I try my hardest to not comment on TikTok because I already know the demographic on TikTok. They're like the extremely just they're delusional. Oh my gosh. Okay, so hold on. Commercial break. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, what the heck? Okay, okay. Anyways, Tia said everyone is a bit too obsessed with shipping people together. Well, the thing is, I noticed that recently, like social media is extremely manipulative and they manipulate situations a lot. and that's why people don't like me, because I people be in a fantasy land and I bring them down to reality, and I'm like, this, yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Um so let's see. Did I cover everything that I wanted to cover? I think so. Okay. So now we're going to get into some additional mess. We are going to get into additional mess. The live stream is almost over because at this point we're kind of done talking about the VMAs. But I had to come back to, once again, I, as a YouTubers get so much hate comments. We get so much slack and, you know, pushback. So I don't care. I'm always going to come with an I told you moment. Boom. We're back talking about Mariah the Scientist. Honey, I was flabbergasted at the recent things that have came across my timeline. So I did a video on her the other day because apparently her man, Young Thug, that was in jail, their phone calls got released, and they were talking crap about how Glorilla looks. They were saying Glorilla has a big head, she has a big mouth, she's unattractive, she's funny looking. Well, it was mainly Young Thug, right? He brought Glorilla up out of nowhere unprovoked, and I clocked that tea. I said, oh, well, and then Glorilla came to the timeline, as you can see, and Glorilla said, mind you, this the same ninja blowing my phone up to ask what color my eyes is while you're sitting over there with your little girlfriend talking crap about me. You're in my DMs. That's what Glorilla said, right? And I said, this is relatively common behavior with childish men that really, really like you. They resort to talking crap about you to other women. And I gave my own, I threw myself under the bus and I said, I've been in situations where men would talk crap about other women to me. And as soon as we got done dealing with each other, they're in a whole full blown marriage and relationship with that woman. So, I just basically clocked the fact that a lot of the times you need to clock it when a man has anger unprovoked towards another woman while seeing you. It's a red flag that he's still interested in her. And I said 9 times out of 10, if he's still mad, whatever girl he's still mad at while seeing you, that'll be the girl that he either A, cheats on you with, B, leaves you for, or C, after y'all break up, he gonna go back to her. Huh. Look how well that aged. Look how well that aged. So, Young Thug, his phone calls of him talking about all his other women and his other side quests, it got leaked on the internet like literally today. Okay, so a few days after I did my video, more stuff got leaked. And apparently Mariah left him. Right? So Young Thug tweeted, chapter ended. Y'all. What? Young Thug is now under Glorilla's pictures, leaving hearts. He literally did this 30 minutes before I went on live. So this is fresh information. What did I say? I said, watch out for the woman that he has a lot of anger towards, because he's going to either A, cheat on you for that woman, with that woman, B, leave you for that woman, or C, when y'all break up, he's going to pursue that woman. Now, Young Thug and Mariah the Scientist, as you can see, he tweeted, chapter ended. He broke up with her today. And a few hours later, he's right under the comment section of the woman that he was talking all that crap on the phone with Mariah the Scientist with. And this is why I say, One girl who's a little bit slow and ditzy, she tried to make fun of me because I'm always saying, "Oh, let me put you up on game." I know game. I've been in this situation too many times myself. The girl that he's bashing, the girl that he's bashing is the girl that he's in love with. That's the girl he's obsessed with. I've had men bash me to other women, and I knew he's obsessed with me. It's when a man bashes another woman to you, it's a different type of, it's not even a crush no more. This is obsession. So that's why I did my video. And I'm like, well. Everything I say, it just ages well. It always does. I can't believe. And we're going to talk about that. You broke up with her today and you're under that chick's pictures, leaving hearts in the same day? The way Young Thug hates Mariah the Scientist needs to be studied. Did y'all see today? I think the reason why they broke up is because a phone call got released today of Young Thug talking to one of his side chicks, and he was telling the side chick that he wanted to get her pregnant and all types of crazy stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. What I clocked was he does not like Mariah the Scientist. Young Thug does not like Mariah the Scientist. I'm telling you right now, he does not like her. The energy and the banter that he had with Mariah the Scientist, doesn't it always give like, I don't like you, you're annoying, I want to hang up, you talk too much, you're intense. But when he talks to his side chicks and the leaked phone call, he's all giddy, flirting. I'm like, your energy towards this side chick versus your main girlfriend, it's like totally two different energies. And I've been peeped. He doesn't like, I don't know why. It could be that I think the reason why he doesn't like Mariah the Scientist, I think it's because he's not the type of man that's ready to settle down. He recently, a few years ago, he probably was living in poverty his whole life. Maybe women overlooked him. He was probably poor and unattractive. And as soon as he got money, now all the women are coming. Men that experience those extremes, they're not ready to settle down. And Mariah's stupid, slow self was trying to turn a thug. His name is literally Young Thug. You're trying to turn a thug rapper into a husband. So that's why he couldn't stand Mariah, because at least the side chicks knew their position. Again, I'm going to call them side chicks because everyone knows that that's Mariah the Scientist's man. Everyone knows that. That's her man. She, my man, my man, my man. At concerts, you know? So I feel like the side chicks, they would play their role better. This is a rapper. It's just temporary. He probably just wants like sexual flings with a bunch of women. They understood the assignment more. And I feel like he had more attraction and just excitement when he was talking to the side chicks versus Mariah the Scientist. Every time he talks to Mariah the Scientist, he sounds drained with life. So, you guys need to really start listening to me because I'll never tell you a lie. Someone said Blunt Girly may tell you a joke, never a lie. I and you guys are calling Mariah the Scientist slow in the chat. I do think she's a little bit slow. I don't know what about Young Thug gave like boyfriend long term. Like she was talking about having kids with this man. I was like, are you dumb? He's in jail. His name is Young Thug. Nothing about Young Thug gives father. Are you stupid? Yo, it's so many pretty ditzy ass women. I'm sorry to cuss, but sometimes cursing is needed. Are you dumb? At least the side chicks kind of understood like this is a rapper. Get the money, have fun, and go. Why are you trying to make this man like, you know what? I don't feel bad for her. She is slow. She's extremely slow. Like, and hey, it's Jenny said she's supposed to be a scientist. Exactly. I literally just read today she went to a university in New York to study biology. Um, I'm sorry, I'm back. Anyways, it's like I noticed that a lot with girls who are intellectual, like book smart. She's book smart. You got to be relatively smart to, fresh from high school. You're getting accepted into universities, and she had a scholarship. She had like a free ride or something. So you got to be, you know, somewhat of a well-rounded student to accomplish that. You got accepted into a university in New York for biology and you had a scholarship slash free ride, right? But a lot of the times what I noticed about women who have degrees is they're not life smart. They're not dating smart at all. You know, I know a woman, she's studying to become a doctor but is still dating scammers and pookies. And the thing is though, degrees they don't prove that the person is intelligent. It just proves that you know a lot about the topic that you're studying in. It's like they spend all their time studying that topic but forget about all the wisdom that comes with, just life in general. And so, that is a pipeline, especially with nurses. Nurses are notorious for dating bums. So a lot of these degree women, they date low vibrational men who, like what they're saying, only got a birth certificate. So, yeah. Hey, it's Jenny said book smart but not street smart. Girl, I have noticed that pipeline a lot. So, I'm glad I'm both. I'm book smart and street smart. So, that's all that I had to say. I had to come back with that tea. You know what, guys? I don't have anything else that I wanted to talk about. That was it. That was it, you guys. So, wow, I told you this was going to be a long live stream. Let's see what you guys are saying. Okay. All right, y'all. I think that was it. It was nice talking to you. It's very late. I started this live stream, I think it was like either 12:30 or 1:30. Honey, it is 4:15 in the morning. So, y'all need to get some rest. All right. I had a fun time talking about the VMAs with you guys. And I'll probably head out in a few minutes. Alrighty, I'll miss you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am leaving this up once again so you can replay this. All right. Bye, y'all.